Hello friends! Today we build a mission style inspired oak stool. Stay tuned! For materials today we're going to be using a piece of 1 by 8 by 8 oak. One board was more than enough material once I cut it up, and it was even enough for me to make my 1.5 inch thick legs. And I learned doing this that in fact you can have too much glue on one board when you're gluing it up. The seat is 15 inches long by 11 inches wide, so I had to join two boards edge to edge, and I wanted to use dowels to reinforce it a bit instead of just using glue. A quick dry fit test had me realize that my dowels were a little bit too thick, so I took them to the belt sander and sanded them down just a little bit, and then I glued it up. Doweling can get tedious and it's a little bit inaccurate, so before I move on to larger furniture, I definitely need to invest in a biscuit joiner. After letting the glue dry overnight and then cutting the board to its final width of 11 inches, I took it to the planer, and it's safe to say that that width is about the maximum that this planer can handle. Each of the horizontal support slats are 1.5 inches wide, so I went and I ripped them at the same time, and then I realized, oh shoot, the way I drew things up, there's a 5-degree bevel on 4 of the pieces, so I changed my angle and I ran them again. And behold the joy that having a myriad of clamps can bring. I took the seat of the stool to the router and I put a 1/4 inch route over each side. Then, after I had made sure that glue was packed into the end grain on those 4 legs, I simply laid it on top, applied clamps, and some extra weight. If you like this stool and you'd like to see me build more mission-style furniture, head on over to my Patreon page. One of my goals is to be able to develop mission-style furniture on a regular basis. Thanks for helping me reach my goals. Note to self for next time, sand all the pieces before you assemble them. In order to protect the floors, I decided to add 4 adjustable feet to the stool. After I found the center, I just had to use a 1/4 inch drill bit to drill down, add a plastic threaded insert, thread the feet, and I was set to go. I'm leaving this project unfinished at the moment at the request of the client. Well, that certainly was a fun project. This was a great lesson in terms of build what your customer wants. I had some SketchUp plans, well, not actually SketchUp plans, drawings, and I'll show you those in a minute, and they were much more mission themed. In fact, I had cut out some pieces already. I'll try to show you, like the decorative corner pieces that go here, and the center slats. So they were going to have 3 center slats, boom, 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 1 on each side to give it that mission style. But this is for my sister-in-law, and she doesn't have mission style furniture in her house, so she wanted something more simple. So I pulled back on the design and I kept it a little bit more open, and I think she's going to be much happier. But these are the designs that I was talking about. You can start to take a look. I had everything marked out and ready to go for a nifty looking mission stool. So, this is one of my goals on my Patreon page. I'd really like to get your support so that I can build more creative, mission-inspired furniture. Aside from this stool, I have chairs and tables and beds and cribs and all sorts of things that I'd like to create and put down on paper and get to making. So, if you like what you see today and you'd like to see more, please consider contributing to my Patreon page. As always, thanks for taking the time to watch this video. If you've built any mission furniture before, be sure to let me know in the comments section below. Thank you for subscribing. Until next time, bye.